Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In this session, we shall discuss parliamentary system in Pakistan as articulated in Constitution of 1973. This topic is comprised by the series of 3 lectures. Number 1, composition, duration and meetings of Majlis-e-Shura. Lecture 2, legislative financial procedure and the federal government of Majlis-e-Shura. Lecture 3, women quota and its implications and recommendations. Today, we shall discuss the composition and procedure. Constitution of 1973, Article 50 reads as that there shall be a Majlis-e-Shura, Parliament of Pakistan, consisting of the President and 2 houses to be known respectively as the National Assembly and the Senate. So the Article 50 provides the Majlis-e-Shura, which will be comprised by the President, National Assembly and the Senate. Constitution of 1973, Part 3, Chapter 2 and 3, Article 50 to 100 enunciate the powers, functions, procedure to operate the Parliament and relations between the legislature and President. As far as composition, duration and meetings of Majlis-e-Shura are concerned, there are Article 50 to 61 in the Constitution. As I told you earlier, that Article 50 provides the Majlis-e-Shura Parliament, which will be comprised by the President, National Assembly and Senate. National Assembly shall be House of People, while the Senate shall be the representative Senate. They will represent the federating units. 51 National Assembly. Article 52, duration of the National Assembly, that is 5 years. Article 53, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of National Assembly. So details of the elections are mentioned in this article, and the election of the Speaker is essential and Deputy Speaker is essential in the first meeting of the National Assembly. Article 54, summoning and prorogation of the Majlis-e-Shura. 55, Article 55, voting in assembly and quorum. Details are given there. Article 56 provides provision according to which the President can address the Majlis-e-Shura. Article 57, right to speak in of Majlis-e-Shura, right of the members, those who are entitled to speak in the Majlis-e-Shura. Article 58, dissolution of National Assembly. So this article remained under pressure since long. In the original constitution, the President was empowered to dissolve the National Assembly on the advice of the Prime Minister, while under the 8th Amendment this power was given to the President, and he was empowered to dissolve the National Assembly according to his own judgment. And this power was used by the Ziaul-Haq in 1988, President Ishaq Khan in 90 and 93, and then President Lahari in 1996. He dissolves the government and assembly, government of his own party. Then again, through an amendment, this power was given to the Prime Minister that the President shall dissolve the Assembly on the advice of the Prime Minister. Some are of the opinion that this was the safety valve and this was excluded from the Constitution. And in 1998, the martial law was imposed by General Musharraf. Article 59 reads about the Senate, its composition, its method of election. So we shall, in next lecture, we will discuss its detail. Article 60, that is about the chairman and deputy chairman of the Senate, and it also reads as the chairman and deputy chairman of the Senate will be elected in the first meeting of the Senate. The term of Senate is 6 years, and this is a permanent body. So half members will be retire after 3 years then. So half member after 6 years is a routine. So the term of the chairman and deputy chairman, that is 3 years. And other provisions related to senates are provided in Article 61. So Part 3, Chapter 2, Article 50 to 61, Constitution 1973 speaks about the Majlis-e-Shura or Parliament. Article 50, as I discussed just now, that provides Majlis-e-Shura, which will be comprised by the President, National Assembly and the Senate. The President elected by the Electoral College comprised by the National Assembly, members of the National Assembly, Senate and Provincial Assemblies. However, all provincial assemblies were given equal weightage. National Assembly, the term 5 years. Article 51 speaks about the voters and citizen of Pakistan, every citizen of Pakistan at the age of 18 years, not declared unsound mind by any court and registered in the voter list are entitled to vote in the National Assembly, and the term of the National Assembly is 5 years. Senate. The term of the Senate is 6 years. A representative of federating units. This is a representative of federating units, and equal representation is provided to the federating units. Composition of the Majlis-e-Shura, Part 3, Chapter 2, Article 50 to 61. Again, the Senate shall be comprised by 104 seats. Each province have 22 seats, general 14, technocrats 4, and women 4. Total 22 seats will be 22 members will be elected by one assembly, and the weightage is considered on the basis of on the proportional representation. Islamabad 4 seats, 2 general and 1 woman and 1 technocrat, and 8 seats for the federally administrative tribal area. It is important to mention here now the federal administrative area has been merged in the KPK. So non-Muslims 4 seats, and these 4 seats will be 1 seat from one member will be taken from the each province. National Assembly, this shall be house of the 342. General seats 272. Women seats reserved for women 60 seats. So this is a quota for women, and non-Muslim quota 10 seats. So as far as allocation of the seats in the provinces is, that is also here. So Article 51 Clause 6 reads as, the seats shall be allocated to provinces, tribal area, and the capital on the basis of population in accordance with last preceding census officially published. So the allocation of seats: Balochistan, general seats 14, women seats 3, total seats 17. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, general seats 35, women seats 8, total seats 43. Punjab, general seats 148, women seats 35, and total seats 183. Sindh, general seats 61, women seats 14, and total seats 75. Federally administrative area, tribal area, general seats 12, total seats 12. So federal capital, general seats 2, total seats 2. Total seats for total seats are general seats are 272, women seats 60, and total seats 332. Non-Muslim clause 4 of the Article 51, this provides the reserved seats 10. In case of non-Muslim, Pakistan Constitution provides dual representation to the non-Muslims, one through the reserved seats, and one they are entitled to cast their vote in the general election as well. So this is a matter which can be discussed later on sometime. So grand total of the seats is 342. Thank you very much. This is the composition of the National Assembly, Senate, Majlis-e-Shura, and allocation of the seats to various provinces. So, thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask. At the end of the series, I shall provide you the link for the Constitution of Pakistan. You can rather read there. Thank you very much.